Alright, let's chat about R. Kelly and all the ruckus about his criminal behavior, especially the accusations of sexual abuse that have been following him since the 1990s. Back in 1994, when R. Kelly was 27, he secretly tied the knot with a 15-year-old singer, Aaliyah. But here's where it gets sketchy. The marriage certificate stated she was old enough, 18. People called it out, and eventually the union was annulled. Then, in 1996, 4 years after the controversial marriage, Tiffany Hawkins pressed charges against R. Kelly, claiming he had sex with her when she was underage and forced her to do the same with other underage girls. At the end of it all, she took a deal for $250K and faded from the public eye. Fast forward to 2001 and a tape surfaces. The footage allegedly shows R. Kelly engaging in sexual activities with an underage girl. It was a total media circus, but R. Kelly denied his involvement. Despite his assertion, people began questioning his interaction with young women. Cue in 2002, a second tape drops. R. Kelly is held by authorities and slapped with a ton of charges related to child pornography. However, he got off easy because the jury couldn't definitively identify the girl or her age as the faces were obscured. Our next stop is 2017, with a BuzzFeed article taking over headlines. It detailed how R. Kelly was keeping women hostage in a cult. As disturbing as that sounds, the women involved denied the allegations, and no legal action was taken because no proof could be found. Moving on to 2018, the #MuterKelly movement kicked off to protest against his alleged wrongdoings. In response, his music was taken off from key playlists on Spotify, while he claimed that he was just a target of public lynching. The game changed again in 2019 when a docuseries aired that stacked up the evidence against him. Some definite horror stories came out, which led to more legal action and fresh charges against him. Later that year, he was detained after failing to pay child support and hit with more sex-related charges. Eventually, he got locked up in Chicago. But he still maintained his innocence. Despite all this, many people within the Black community stayed firm in their love for R. Kelly's music and questioned whether he was being intentionally targeted. Others fully backed the victims. Suffice to say, it's not looking too good for R. Kelly. He's currently facing a truckload of potential years in prison. We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds for him. Despite the numerous accusations and evidence, some folks believe that R. Kelly is still playing a part in our culture through his music. This entire saga whispers a bigger issue concerning rich and powerful individuals. The often overlooked question is, who is really responsible? The one who commits the act, or the system that continually brushes it under the rug? Until we can truly hold individuals such as R. Kelly accountable, the culture of abuse and misogyny will persist. To wrap it up, government officials, advocates, and survivors of sexual abuse are battling to ensure that sexual predators are held accountable for their actions. This is a fight that won't end until we all strive to ensure justice is served for victims. Till then, we hold our breaths and pray for a better world.